name is SENIAC and welcome back to the episode of Mini Cities where we are continuing the build of our big beautiful city. I've done a few changes since the last episode. I've moved all the farming land from over here to over here right now, which looks really good. And today we're going to hopefully turn this little small town into a thriving city. Now we've got enough population that we got to the next level, which does mean I can potentially add some public transport in. I can build my very own train lines and hopefully get to start to build some bigger and better skyscrapers right now. So if you enjoy this, guys, want to see more as I continue to expand my city, maybe turn it into a little bit of a mini series, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe so you get notified when more episodes do come out. But we currently have a goal to get 5,000 population. That is going to allow me to move to the next level. Now, we currently have a 96% happiness. If I go through this right now, we're on to level 3, which you've got to do a lot of work right here to kind of get to, up, rocking and rolling. But if I go into build mode, I now have the ability to build some train tracks. Now, I don't know how this works in terms of how do I get trains rocking about. Oh, train stations, rail yards. I've just figured it out. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down a couple of train stations right now, which are going to enable me to kind of create a train network through my city. Now, what I'm probably going to do is have like a central section maybe here. And it kind of goes down, have a stop there, have a stop over here as well. So that'll be interesting. It all depends on how we can kind of set up the train line. So if I utilize this space here to kind of work with, and let's say I go about here, how can I create kind of like a little bit of a V? If that's the best way to put it. If I connect like, oh, okay, it's as simple as that. Right. Interesting. Now, what happens when we come to the road? How does that work when I come to the road? Oh, it creates a train crossing. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool. So we're going to build a little train stop over here then. So let's go to our public service buildings. Let's get a train station. And I'm going to place it about there. And that will be our train for the rural side, which is pretty cool to see. I'll add a train station here, which I might need to actually delete some of the train tracks right now. Because I'm going to need a couple of train stops, to be honest with you. So if I delete all of this just there, we'll come back to that and add it all in. Yo, guys, I'm actually building a legit train line right now through my city. Right, if I place this, let's place this here. And then we'll place another one, then just here. And I reckon I'll place one more in. Do I do it just there? Do you know what? I'm going to do it just there and then move that one to here instead. I can't place that down when it's like that, can I? No. Right, boys, I've got the ideas. I've legit got the ideas right now. Delete all of this here for quickly. Delete you. I've got legit ideas. So build you just here. And then we'll start adding more train lines as we go further on and further back. You can build a train yard as well, which I think might be kind of cool to add in a train yard at the end of that there. It kind of creates like a little bit of an end stop, which is pretty sweet. And if I move this going down in the same direction, if I kind of place that just there, right, we've got these nice little kind of systems all kind of set up right now. So we need to get these connected, guys. We need to get these connected to see how it works. I wonder if you actually see trains skadoodling about. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. We kind of have to do a little bit of a turn on this one now, don't we? So if I get to here, how do I do a turn? Oh, it's as simple as that. Right, okay, I kind of messed up slightly. But delete you. I kind of now get it. I kind of get how you do the turning system on this. So that like that like that. Beautiful. It is getting dark as well, so it's a little bit more difficult to kind of low-key see. And when I say it's getting dark right now, it's getting super dark. Right, if I bring this going further down, this goes to here. And then we'll end this at this little train depot down here. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of impressed. Now, it is super dark and we cannot see, but we now legit have a train line that runs through our little town. Now, it looks like it's on the outskirts, but as I now progress and expand a bit more, that's going to then start to feel like it's on the inside, because I'm going to expand the city past the train line right now. So, first things first then, let's even get our population up to 5,000. So, if I go to residential buildings and I zoom right in, I can now do level 3 buildings. This small Japanese apartment adds an extra 100 people on board right now, which is pretty good. I'm going to kind of dot a few of these around here, there, and everywhere. And then we have the medium Japanese. It's like Japanese style buildings, which I actually really like, you know, the styling behind them, which is pretty nice. Right, throw a few more of these in. And we have the ability to do small American apartments, which I think will be pretty cool near the train lines, where we get the most amount of people living near the train stations. There we go. Throw some over here as well. Try not to do it where the roads are going to cross. So where the majority of people live, which is a pretty cool idea because they will be easily able to then jump onto a train line and then skedoodle to where they need to get to. So we do need to bring a little bit more of the road around here right now. So if I start here and bring this all the way down, going all the way up, connect some of these roads in. So some of these roads, obviously, how do I do that? Oh, I think I'm going to have to kind of redo the train tracks to get the road to kind of crisscross over. I think you got to do the train track over the road than the other way round. But this one allowed me to get some more residential buildings, which we've got 3,800 in population. Let's go for these beautiful little traditional houses just there. And we got some medium American style houses right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I liking these because they're kind of like within the little forest that we've kind of got. Oh, these are quite nice, aren't they? They're very expensive houses, but we're almost at 4,000 population. Now, it will slowly reduce more and more of my kind of happiness because I've got to add in all the other types of buildings. But we're going to get the road right now. It's so dark and we can just about see. We'll get this road going down here. So now I know I've got to do the road crisscross. We'll get the road set up to where I know it's going to be. I didn't realise. I thought we could also do the same as how we done the train tracks, but turns out no. No, you cannot, SENIAC. No, you cannot. So it'll extend down in this way, which can allow me to build quite a lot of stuff, which I'm really, really excited about. And then we'll bring you across just there for now. What happened on that one? That one has got placed in quite weird, hasn't it? It really has. It really has. We'll quickly delete that. Right, delete you and come back. Actually, we'll delete the train line where I need to delete it. Because I didn't realise the crossing situation that we were technically going to have. And placing this back in. And then we'll be good to go, boys. Then we will be good to go. I feel like I might need to delete the train lines again. It's really weird to try and keep up with this. So you can't add it in. You've got to add it in all after, which is kind of annoying. You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean? But if I delete on one side on each, and then that should be then good to go. I've now figured out how this works, so we're okay. There we go, boys. We're now okay. We've got crossing. Oh, I missed this one. I'm about to say we've got crossings for days. We almost have crossings for days right now. There we go. All the crossings are now in. So in this really, really darkened town that you cannot see anything about right now, we're doing pretty damn good. So let's get this population up again, guys. We're actually so close to getting this now done. So we'll go for these Japanese apartments on this side. We'll do a nice little row of these right now. And it's all about right now just trying to get the population all the way up. And we're up to 5,000 right now. So we've done it. We've actually done it. We've unlocked some new stuff which we're going to accept right now, which is quite important because we need to do some serious city expansions. So in the build mode then, as well as getting all new residential buildings, what new roads do we unlock? Oh no freaking way can we build an airport. No, we can also build a highway as well, but we can actually legit build an airport. Do I build an airport right now, guys? I think we're going to build an airport. So I can get the runway in, that's all good, that's all sweet and all that kind of jazz. Ah, that's how you build the airport. You got all the modular buildings. Right, okay. Okay. I get it. How do I need some more streetlights, don't I? We're gonna have to build a few more streetlights right now because it is, you know, super dark in these areas. I'm going to try and squeeze in as many as I can. It's probably going to get light soon as well. But in just a moment, guys, we're going to build an actual airport within the city. Now, I'm kind of excited about this. I just want to squeeze a few of these little street lights in. But me doing all of this hasn't really changed anything. Because guess what? They won't turn the freaking streetlights on, will they, boys? They won't turn the streetlights on. So we got to figure out then, where are we going to build our beautiful airport? Now, there's so many places I can build it. I feel like we could build it over here, which is also near this train station there, which will be a good kind of place for it. So I'm going to need first then to get the road set up. So if I go across here, this will be the main stretch of road. And then we're going to start to build the buildings for the airport. So we got an airport entrance. Oh my good God. Okay, before I do this, how big is the runway? How big is the runway? Okay, it's reasonable. It's actually reasonable. It's not too crazy. So I got kind of worried there with the kind of the size of the airport entrance. So there's the airport entrance. We also have airport segments, which we can add on, right? Which we'll come back to that in just a moment. I can do the airport gate. So this is where, oh, okay, I understand how this is now working. So airport segment, I could build this out to about there. I could also build this going this way. And I could also build this going this way. And that's why I can place down a bunch of gates. But I need to do the runway. I need to do the runway first. So we can also do the airport taxiway as well. But the runway could be placed, you know, just here. Oh, this is good. This is real good. And before I do all the taxiway, I need to get down then all of the gates for the airport and even, you know, traffic control as well. So it's saying to point out this way, but in reality it's got, oh, I know exactly how this works. So 1, 2, there we go. 3, 4. Right, I got this. Bam, 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 bam. Because obviously the plane pulls in. Oh, this is good. This is good. We'll get ATC, air traffic control right now, set up. Just like that on the very end. And that's pretty much it for all the airport, isn't it? That was very expensive. I ain't gonna lie, that was very expensive. Now I've got to get up, or set up, all the airport taxiway. So if I bring this in, like this. Right, we're gonna set this all up first. So it's all connected in many different ways. Kind of feeling like maybe we should have pushed the runway back slightly. Because it's kind of looking a little bit funky here, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is, but let me just kind of get all this in. Right, there we go. Right, I'm going to go to there. I'm going to cancel that. Have I got enough to... Can I delete this? Yes, I can delete that. Right. And we'll try and place it back in. So the airport, the runway, I'll place here. Oh, out of bounds? What do you mean out of bounds? Oh, it is out of bounds. Oh, okay. So I'm destined to place it here then. I can't really do much about that. So, okay, I've messed up already. I'm trying to create the little bend for the aircraft. So that will go like that. That will go like that. It's bending the wrong way. Not the way I want it to bend. Right, bringing that all the way across. Which, that is glorious. I mean, it's a bit funky here, there, and everywhere. But that's how it's going to go. It's because the way it's kind of set up and how that is spaced on the other side. Why you got to be so awkward right now? Why have you got to be so awkward? Let me delete you, delete you. Right, this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to do it. So, bam, bam. Goes like that. Which means I can then delete this, which that stays like that, and then I can place down the runway, which goes like this. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have an actual freaking airport. What? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. So my next goal is to get 50,000 population, which seems crazy. It does seem crazy, but it does come to territory because you get like a bunch of new buildings. Now, I haven't even checked out industrial buildings right now because, oh, this is where we start to get the big boy offices. which is going to provide a lot of, you know, cool stuff for us right now. We're starting to create a little bit of a cityscape. We got suburban offices right now. Get these offices around the train stations, which is really important. Start to bulk it up a bit. We got some of these medium offices right now. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of get these dotted around. Boom, boom. We're starting to get a little bit of a landscape right now, which is looking really, really good, guys. But houses. How big are the houses now getting? Oh my good god. Okay, so we're getting these big boys right now, which these are quite expensive. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These are quite expensive, but these are really bulking up my population. So much, in fact, that I've run out of money because they're that expensive. Now, where are we at anyway with the city? Because we are now making 519 coins a second, which is really good to see. I've managed to get a train station running through and an actual airport. Now, in terms of public transport, they got to be pretty... I mean, we got to bulk up a few more stores. But level 3, level 4, not until level 4 just yet, but they got to be happy with the infrastructure, haven't they? They really have to be. I mean, there's so many levels that we've got to kind of progress up to, but the buildings are slowly starting to get a little bit bigger. I ain't going to lie. They are slowly starting to get a little bit bigger. Now, the sun's going to set, but we've got so much more work to do. We are making quite a bit of cash. We've now got, I mean, it's hard to see because my face is over it right now, but I've got, you know, 45 big ones in the bank. Which with that, I can maybe place down some of these suburban apartments. I can probably get one of these bad boys in, which I could squeeze just there. You can see how it now kind of transforms the city skyline, which is actually looking beautiful. 10,000 residents. Yo, they're expensive, but they add a nice big bulk of your population on right now. I'm now slowly starting to build a downtown area. I've got an airport, train lines. Whew. We're almost ready to start building freaking highways. Guys, if you want to see another episode, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.